Right now at noon, the mother of a missing 3-year-old and her boyfriend back in court today. What was decided in the proceedings? Plus, why an investigation is ongoing in Rock County after a suspect is arrested in a shots fired incident. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Josh Breiter. First at noon, the mother of a missing 3-year-old, Elijah Vu, and her boyfriend returning to court today. During a brief appearance, Katrina Bauer was bound over to face trial. Meanwhile, Jesse Vang appeared without an attorney and requested his right to an attorney and to a speedy trial. The public defender's office is trying to find an attorney for him. Vang will be back in court on March 21st. Both Vang and Bauer are charged with child neglect in Vu's disappearance. Bauer will enter a plea to the charges next week. Elijah was last seen by Vang on February 20th. Authorities in Rock County say they've made an arrest in a shots fired incident. Around 7:30 last night, multiple agencies responded to a shots fired call on 33 Northside Drive in Milton. Initial reports indicated another person was unaccounted for and possibly with the suspect. Officers established a perimeter and requested a SWAT team. The sheriff's hostage negotiations team tried to make contact with the suspect. Just before midnight, law enforcement found that other person safe in a separate unit. After multiple unsuccessful attempts to contact the suspect, SWAT entered the apartment. They searched a storage area, found and arrested the suspect. That investigation into the incident is ongoing. We're told there is no threat to the public. Well, cool and rainy for your Thursday. First Four meteorologist Jacob Montesano has a first look at your certified most accurate forecast. It has been a wet one.
Yeah, you can just look outside your window and that's going to be the forecast for the rest of today. Taking a look at the current radar, we're starting to see a little bit heavier rain move into Madison. Zooming in, it looks like it's in the northern portion of Dane County, with areas just south of Dane County kind of seeing a little bit of a break from the rain, but the rain is certainly not over. And if we take a look in the southwestern portion of the state, more solid rain in Platteville. And that little blue right there near Guttenberg, I believe that might even be some minor hail. Now, we're not expecting to see any severe weather, but with the rainfall being as heavy as it is, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see a little bits of some ice fall. Now, as we take a look at the capital, you can see the rain firsthand. Pretty steady right now, and it's not really going anywhere, at least for the next several hours. We'll continue to see some moderate to heavy rain at times. Places north of the Dells look to see relatively dry conditions, maybe some light precipitation, but the bulk of the rain will be south of the Dells and also north of Janesville going forward. As we head to around 4 to 5 p.m., the rain will begin to move out of our area. Looks like it'll completely clear out by 6 p.m., so we may be dry by sunset, and then we are going to be dry for sure by tomorrow morning. So temperatures are in the lower 40s, unsurprisingly much colder than yesterday. A lot of our area has actually seen the temperatures decrease throughout the day. Earlier this morning, some locations were in the 50s around sunrise, but taking a look at the temperature change, yeah, this is not surprising. Over 20 degrees colder for many locations. But I'll talk more in detail about the forecast going forward and show you your forecast for the weekend coming up.
All right, we could use the rain, so it is good to see it. Jacob, thank you. Well, the Wisconsin men's basketball team is about an hour away from tip-off in the Big Ten tourney. The Badgers facing off against Maryland this afternoon. This after the Terps beat Rutgers last night. News 3 Now's Andrew Banstra is live in Minneapolis with the very latest. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing?
Hey, Josh, I'm good. How are you? And we talk about this Badger team and can't really talk about them without mentioning how this season has gone. So they start 1-2 in the year, and then they win 15 of their next 17. They were first place in the Big Ten at that time, but they enter the Big Ten tournament in the 5 seed. Why? Well, they finished the season after going 15-17. They finished the season 3-8 in their last 11 games. Now, the good news, that does include one win over Maryland. That was just a couple weeks ago. But when it comes to this Maryland team, they are very, very top-heavy. Jameer Young, a guy that you need to watch out for if you are Wisconsin. But offensively, that's how the Badgers are going to win this game. Get back to who they are, whether it be playing through the post in Stephen Crowell or A.J. Storr, who, if you ask me, is the X factor for this game. Nonetheless, the Badgers need to get back to who they are. And Josh, I know you've been at a couple of Badger basketball games at the Kohl Center this year. We know that Wisconsin has played really, really well at home this year. They've struggled on the road. They're just 3-9 on the road. But the good news would be that in their 2 neutral site games this year, they won a tournament down in Fort Myers. They won both of those games. So another neutral site game today. hopefully the Badgers get in the win column and keep on going. If they win today, they would play Northwestern tomorrow, Josh.
Yeah, hopefully they can build some of that momentum going into the weekend. Andrew Banser live in Minneapolis. We look forward to more of your coverage moving forward. Thanks, Andrew. To the state capitol now, where a bipartisan bill could expand the history your kids learn about. Right now, all K-12 public schools are required to teach the history of certain ethnic and racial groups. That does not include Hmong or Asian Americans. The Senate signed off on a bill to change that yesterday, sending it to the governor's desk. If and when Evers signs the bill, Hmong and Asian American history will become part of your child's curriculum. Madison Fire is asking Madison College students to apply for a 2-year paid internship. They're specifically asking paramedicine and fire science students. Interns will spend 16 hours of their time in incident response and job shadowing, 12 hours in community outreach, and another 12 in classroom instruction. The program starts this June. Interns could end up on a placement list for a firefighter or EMT academy. Applications close March 27th. The Federal Communications Commission is considering a new alert system for missing and endangered Native Americans. Today, members of the FCC will vote on a new emergency public alert code, much like severe weather or Amber Alerts. The proposal is the latest federal effort in recent years to address the nationwide crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous people. If the proposal passes, the FCC will seek public comment before moving forward with a final vote. Well, still ahead for us on this Thursday afternoon, a recall alert for some cashews. Plus, why one of America's largest discount retail chains is planning to shut down about 1,000 of its stores.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
Ashley's biggest anniversary mattress sale is on now. Get our very best offers on the best brands. Save $400 instantly on Purple Plus. Plus, low monthly payments with up to 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley.
Garage doors are what, number 3 on return on investments right now? A new garage door can raise the value of the whole street. When the neighbors start seeing your door, they're going to say, who did that? Precision did that.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually...
Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy!
Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it!
30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Habitat homes are not free. They're built and bought by hardworking families just like yours. Families with jobs, dreams, and a strong determination to create a better future. With stable homes, they can invest more in their health, education, community, and beyond.
Have Medicare and Medicaid? iCare's dual eligible special needs plans offer an $1,800 annual allowance for eligible groceries and more. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Get an 11% rebate on your entire kitchen upgrade at Menards. Clearview Cabinetry is flexible by design, so you can go from doors to drawers for storage that works at every stage. With the styles that are so easy to update, you can do it in a snap, meaning you don't have to remodel your space to make it work even better for you. These La Home kitchen cabinets are $33.79 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Ashley's biggest anniversary sale is on now. Pick up your scratch-off ticket in-store for huge bonus deals. Plus, flexible payments with up to 60-month special financing. Save up to 79% on special buys and closeouts. Only at Ashley.
The future of TikTok hangs in the balance after the House passed a bill that would ban the app unless it is divested from China-based parent company ByteDance. The bill now heads to the Senate, where it's unclear if it will pass. The move comes due to national security concerns over user data collection. Following the vote, TikTok CEO released a video saying the company will keep user data safe and that Americans' jobs and constitutional rights are at risk if the bill becomes law. Cashews sold by Walmart on its website and in 30 states are being recalled due to the potential risk of milk and coconut allergens. According to the FDA, some customers found coconut cashews mixed in with Great Value brand's honey roasted cashews. Consumers are urged to throw the product away or return it to Walmart for a full refund. And one of America's largest discount retail chains is planning to shut down about 1,000 of its stores nationwide. Dollar Tree is closing 600 of its Family Dollar stores in the first half of this year. Another 400 Family Dollar and Dollar Tree locations will have their leases expire over the next few years, mostly because they're underperforming. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's the latest stock report. The Dow down 144 points, NASDAQ down 70 points rather, and the S&P 500 down 17. Well, up next, Pam is watching today's egg prices, and Jacob is tracking the rain in your first warn forecast. Then later this afternoon on Live at 4, how spending short bursts of time in virtual reality is helping older Americans improve their well-being and feeling less isolated.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC turn your design dreams into reality. With customized solutions and quality products, our passion and expertise will help turn your room into a dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Rewards Club members at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison can get a ticket for a promotional drawing by visiting the Rewards Club booth. Promotional drawings can be either physical or virtual tickets. Physical tickets will be placed in a drawing barrel, while virtual tickets can be redeemed at a promotional kiosk. Visit Ho Chunk Gaming Madison and grab your tickets at the Rewards Club booth today.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Who is she talking to?
Do you feel stuck in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. And right now, we can insulate your home for as little as $99 per month.
USA Insulation.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Come on now. On the Jennifer Hudson Show. I want you to get into it. We can't wait to welcome Monica. Plus, the level of talent, woof, child. The Black Pumas perform.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Tonight at 10. On the 19th anniversary of the destructive fire that burned St. Raphael's Cathedral, I'm bringing you a look at how the Madison Catholic community is moving forward with its new Mother Church.
This is a big deal.
Tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Some much needed rain today, Pam.
Yeah, boy, it's coming down nice, too. The other good thing is it's not real heavy, so we're not going to have to worry about a lot of erosion. The ground's going to be able to soak it in. A lot of our Wisconsin farmers already capitalizing on the situation they've got around their farms. It's been easy to do the field work as far as tillage is concerned. I know that there were a lot of people out there that were already getting set for some plots, food plots, and now we've got the rain. Don't forget, the National Weather Service is looking for you to participate as a citizen scientist. The WisconsinWeatherWatchers.org website can get you connected with the National Weather Service. And then all you have to do is basically take a look at that rain gauge when opportunity presents itself and let the National Weather Service know what kind of rainfall you've got. Around our Channel 3 viewing area, places like Juneau County, Richland County, even Green Lake counties are very, very sparse with rainfall reporters. I noticed Columbia County, not many rainfall reporters. Greene County, not many rainfall reporters. And the same situation in southwest Wisconsin. Our farm country is where we monitor the weather most, but we are doing the least when it comes to coordinating with the National Weather Service. So all through the month of March, they're asking people to step up and take the challenge and become a citizen scientist and become an official rainfall reporter. That WisconsinWeatherWatchers.org website will get you all connected. I mentioned professional dairy producers having their second day of business conference up in Wisconsin Dells. Been getting some text messages from my staff as well as farmers that are there saying that some folks have already decided they're going to try to plant. One item that we learned yesterday from gentlemen with Ag Resource Labs is that the soil samples they're getting in this spring are particularly low on potassium and phosphorus in the soil. Why? Well, we haven't had the moisture so that a lot of the organic matter that's in that soil, some of the stover that might have been left on top last fall, just isn't breaking down to let those nutrients be available. So a soil sample this spring could really pay dividends, not only for your farm field, but even maybe your lawn or your garden, just because we haven't had a lot of opportunity to get that soil moisture moving through the profile to make those nutrients available. Today in Chicago, the barrel cheese up 1/4 cent to 143 1/4. 40-pound block cheese up 3 3/4 cents at 147 1/4. Double A butter on a soggy Thursday up 3/4 cent, 284 3/4 per pound. It's so nice to be able to say that I'll probably have rainfall reports from folks tomorrow morning, Josh, because yeah, like you said, been a long time since we had anything measurable around south central Wisconsin.
Oh, it was so dry too. Our yard has been looking rough, especially with all the wind lately. So I think a lot of happy people, even though the sun has been nice to see anyway.
Yeah, we are kind of ugly right now as a state, that brown crispiness out there.
All right, Pam. Good to see you. Have a wonderful afternoon.
All right, buddy, you too.
Well, that rain today and temperatures slightly warming up heading towards the weekend. Here's Jacob with the full First Warn forecast.
Thank you, Josh. As we take a look at the 3 things you need to know, the rain is expected to continue for the next few hours. Although we are going to warm up compared to today, temperatures in general will be chilly, especially compared to yesterday and the last couple of days. But it's going to get even colder as we head towards Sunday and Monday. So looking at that current radar, still seeing plenty of rain across our area. It looks like there is some minor hail for a few locations. I'm pretty sure that's hail. I don't believe that would be a snowfall, as temperatures are in the 40s. But nonetheless, we are seeing plenty of rainfall, especially just to the north of Madison. That looks like that's where the heaviest rainfall is, with a little bit drier conditions further south. Also seeing that heavy rain in the southwestern portion of the state, currently impacting Platteville. So showers are expected to last for the next couple of hours throughout the afternoon. But by the time we get closer to the evening hours, we may start to see the rain clear out of our area. Eastern counties will see it last a little bit longer, but our entire area may actually be dry before sunset, and then we're certainly going to be dry as we head towards the overnight hours. And tomorrow we actually could start with some sunshine, so it's going to be a big change precipitation-wise tomorrow, but temperatures are going to be fairly similar. So looking at the rainfall going forward, Madison and areas to the east could see about another 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of rain. Further north and west, not seeing quite as much rain going forward, but Platteville currently is seeing heavy rainfall, but it looks like once that moves east, not going to see much rainfall afterwards. So as we look at the overnight forecast, we'll see clear skies by morning, actually, with low temperatures in the lower 30s. And then for tomorrow, we're actually expected to see a lot of sunshine with highs near 50, upper 40s, lower 50s. So pretty Pretty close to what we saw this morning, but this afternoon as the temperatures fall, the temperatures tomorrow will be warmer than that. So as we look at the weekend, we'll see the temperatures in the lower 50s once again. It will be pretty windy on Saturday with some cloud cover, and the cloud cover is going to continue Sunday, but the temperatures will fall. Now, it's not going to be as breezy on Sunday as it will be on Saturday, but we're still going to see breezy conditions nonetheless. And obviously those temperatures are going to be a lot colder. So looking at the temperatures over the next 10 days, we're also going to see highs in the 30s for Monday. So those 2 days will likely be below average, but the temperatures are going to warm up a little bit as we head towards the middle and end of the work week. We'll have highs back in the lower 50s, but certainly colder than the last couple of days where we had those temperatures well into the 60s, even 70s for a few days, and the temperatures may fall back down into the 40s by the end of next week into next weekend. So in general, we're looking at a little bit of a cooler trend going for the next 10 days. Now, a lot of these days are actually above average. The average high for this time of year is 43 degrees. It was just so warm the last couple of days, it kind of, makes us believe that it's supposed to be that warm. But in reality, these next 10 days are going to be what we kind of expect in March. Temperatures just a little bit below average to a little bit above average with a few chances of rainfall. So it's going to be pretty normal, but unfortunately, one of the coldest days will be on St. Patrick's Day, as a lot of people probably at least some people will have the plan to go to the parade, so bundle up if you attend that.
Yeah, timing not great there, but we have been spoiled lately, so we'll take what we can. Jacob, thank you. New at noon, though, fully self-driving vehicles are only operating in a handful of cities across the country. The fear and uncertainty about them is pretty widespread. CBS' Dania Backish looks at Americans' perception of the technology.
When it comes to fully autonomous vehicles, most drivers are pretty skeptical.
There's some pluses to them, but the technology doesn't seem to be advanced enough to the point where it could be trusted to be faultless.
For sure not. I feel like right now it's not the time. It's not that popular on the streets, So once it gets more and more.
According to a new AAA survey, 66% of drivers expressed fear about fully self-driving vehicles, a number similar to last spring's survey.
It's not a surprise that Americans have fear about fully autonomous self-driving vehicles. You hear about these collisions involving a fully autonomous vehicle.
Doug Shoup is with AAA.
They're highly publicized, and it just causes people to be very concerned about that type of technology. It's something new. Most people have not ridden in a fully self-driving vehicle.
While drivers aren't ready to give up full control of the steering wheel, the survey found they are open to driver assistance systems.
We're talking about things like lane keeping assist, reverse automatic emergency braking, or automatic emergency braking.
Almost 2/3 of drivers say they want their next vehicle to have that tech.
Now with the phones and everything else, you get distracted. And to have that feature in the car, I think it's super important.
AAA is working with automakers to educate consumers and build drivers' confidence in the cars of the future. Dania Backish, CBS News, Los Angeles.
News 3 Now at noon continues next as we visit Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today we're making fast food for dinner. It's not the kind you get at the drive-thru, and you won't have to wait in line for it.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $40. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Look, I'm not a young guy. That's no secret. But here's the deal. I understand how to get things done for the American people. I led the country through the COVID crisis. Today, we have the strongest economy in the world. I passed a law that lowers prescription drug prices, caps insulin at $35 a month for seniors. For 4 years, Donald Trump tried to pass an infrastructure law, and he failed. I got it done. Now we're rebuilding America. I passed the biggest law in history to combat climate change because our future depends on it. Donald Trump took away the freedom of women to choose. I'm determined to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land again. Donald Trump believes the job of the president is to take care of Donald Trump. I believe the job of the president is to fight for you, the American people. and that's what I'm doing. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. Can we do one more take? Look, I'm very young, energetic, and handsome. What the hell am I doing this for?
Pella's free in-home consultations make replacing or redesigning your windows and doors easy. We go beyond just measuring and handing you a quote. We take the time to listen and educate you on all your product options so you can be confident in choosing the look and functionality that's right for you. And with DesignWorks, you can see what your home will look like before you buy. Right now, get 0% interest for up to 36 months when you order by March 31st. Set your free consultation at PellaWI.com.
Catch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they clash with the Celtics on your new local home for select Bucks games. Watch as Giannis and the Bucks ship up to Boston to tangle with one of the top teams in the league in an Eastern Conference showdown. Don't miss it when the Greek Freak gets unleashed. Bucks, Celtics, on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Wednesday at 6:30 on WISC TV3.
Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $40. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Today we're making what I call fast food for dinner. It's not the kind you get at the drive-thru. I'm talking about a dish that's done start to finish in less time than it would probably take you to drive to your local burger joint. We begin by cooking a pound of linguine. If you're pressed for time, make sure you put a pot of water on as soon as you get home so it's ready by the time you change your clothes and open your mail. While that cooks, we melt some butter along with a bit of olive oil. You see, the blend of these gives the rich taste of butter without it burning while we saute our garlic and spices. Once it's tender, we toss in some shrimp. And when they're pink, we stir in some lemon juice and a little parsley. Now all we have to do is drain our pasta and serve all this buttery goodness over it. I told you it was fast and probably not what you expected. This is my idea of fast food. So if you love the combo of garlicky shrimp and pasta that tastes like it came from your favorite Italian restaurant, go to our website and get the recipe for our crazy fast shrimp scampi. You might even want to put on a bib, because slurping all these buttery noodles can get kind of messy. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a garlicky way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
It is time for Potentially Yours as we introduce you to our pet of the week. Dane County Humane Society would like you to meet Obi. At just over a year old, Obi is a curious and energetic cat looking for a home to run around in and explore. He enjoys playing with a variety of toys and looking out windows. Obi is an independent cat. Sometimes he'll brush against your legs and meow, asking for attention, and other times he'd rather play by himself. This spunky cat has been at DCHS for a bit, so he's a member of their Lonely Hearts Club, and his adoption fee has been reduced. Time is running out to place your bids in Toto's Gala online auction. The auction featuring more than 150 items, including handcrafted items, beautiful artwork, gift cards to various experiences and restaurants, jewelry, wine, bourbon, and baskets filled with goodies for your furry friends. The online auction closes at 8:30 Friday night, March 15th, so make sure to bid often as your funds and donations made through this auction go to support animals in need. Auction winners can pick up their items from noon to 3 o'clock on the 16th at DCHS in Madison. You can go to giveshelter.org for more information and to bid. And now an update. Last week's featured pet Ava the cat and Carlotta the dog featured the week before are still available for adoption today. So if you are interested in adopting and checking out other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, just go to giveshelter.org. And here's Jacob with a final check of the forecast.
Seeing those pictures makes me want to adopt them.
I know, they're so cute.
Here's a look at the current radar. We're going to be seeing the radar look like this for the next couple of hours. Rainfall is expected to continue, possibly some pockets of heavy rain, especially for Madison and areas east and south going forward. But it is going to be cooler and dry over the weekend.
All right, Jacob, thank you. We're back with the latest storm track on Live at 4.